in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ric Flair. Go, slow, go.
Right to the air, here's Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Value three.
On 2nd down, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Give him 13 on that screen play, and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
On play action, here's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
He's found his receiver, Butte.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Here's May again. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. May to the air once more. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st down.
To throw again is May. That's It's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Kayshawn Booty was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And third down coming up. May to throw again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Patriots.
On the give, it's Henderson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the Lions' 26-yard line.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Third and long.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling.
Here's May. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops it a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Shell. Ric Flair. Hey, John.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
180. Louis.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. Down the sideline. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a huge play for Detroit. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Super one. Super. Fourteen. 5. Turbo.
On 1st and 10. Here's Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Barmore. He gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Like 20. Shell. Merlin.
From the gun, it's Goff. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
We go. 180. Dula. Attack.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
We go. DC. 180.
Gibbs. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1. Setting up 3rd and goal. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Four down. 180. Hey, Shell. Attack.
Now Goff to the goal line and in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown Lions.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll spot Henry, open downfield. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And a Patriot first down.
On 1st and 10, here's May. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
May sacked. A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Off the play fake, it's May. Pass caught right side by Henry. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's May. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
At their own 20-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Shot.
On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. Finding room at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
Goff. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12.
At their own 12-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. He's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defender right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell into that.
And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw now, May. His throw left side is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock. As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and
that one intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Conversion.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So this is going to be the final play of the half. No time left on the clock. They'll try to add 2 more to this lead before halftime. Throwing, Goff. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just a pick 6, but add on a 2-point conversion. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out The third quarter is underway. On the return, Henderson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down for 20. Yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Look wide, get this one complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 2. Off the play fake, here's May. To the left side, he's got Henry. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. What a big play there for New England. A gain of 57 yards.
First down, Patriots.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up second and a yard.
They'll give him to Henderson. Good blocking, and he's in. Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
2-yard line.
Black 20. What's that?
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
Tiger.
That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Dula. 76. Helen. 76. 76. 12. Cut.
Off to throw on first down. Flush. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
On the keeper.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
11. Two.
On second down, Goff. forced out left. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Detroit.
I think of all the things he does so well, Mike, it's his ability to extend plays as a runner that probably isn't talked about enough. I mean, he is a sneaky athlete whenever he has to turn to his legs, and if you don't account for him, he's more than capable of making you pay.
The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
What's that?
Goff gives it to Gibbs, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Second and 11.
Tonight. Black 20. 4 down.
Goff to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Shell. 17. 7. We're good. Hold on. Check.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout to talk things over before third down.
We go tonight. 180. 76. Tell him. 76. Louis. Super one. Tiger.
Now, Goff. Rolling to the left. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Jack Fox in punt
So
formation
on fourth
for
down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works, big yardage, and the first down.
35-yard line.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
We go.
To throw is Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Hey, Shell! Shell! Now you won! Deuce!
To throw is gone. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. So, all my years, here's one that you don't see often. The field goal team on first down. Well, this would be something from an impossible distance. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. You don't understand that one, but at least they retain possession.
I mean this with all due respect, and I know anytime anyone says that, they're getting ready to be very mean, but this is not what the kickers are known for. To ask them to pick up this first down with their legs against this defense, either keep the offense out there and go for it, or just let him come out on fourth down and do his job.
As expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal.
180! Maverick wall! 4 down!
Off the play fake, here's Goff. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Smart decision there on first and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up second and goal.
Another shot at it from the nod. Second down and goal.
120! Turbo!
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he turns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
6-yard gain.
The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
The offense is staying put. It'll be 4th and goal. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And that is caught. They got it. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
4 now.
Now they'll set up to throw.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's May. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Now May exiting the pocket right. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
Crazy.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in, and he will have the 1st down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Crazy.
the play fake. It's May. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. It's a gain of 12 then. Good for a Patriots first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
May to throw again. Will set up the screen for Gibson. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
We'll go play action with May. Pass completed to Douglas. Here's a third down and 4.
No gain on the play.
Here's May again. That one taken in by Douglas. And he couldn't get free along the sideline. He's out of bounds, no gain, and it sets up fourth down. They're going. It's May. And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the first down, but he could not stay in. As a result, they're going to turn this over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Ric Flair, value 1 tonight.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Hold on. 180!
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
180! Value 1!
From the gun, it's Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It is a big play there for the Lions. 41 yards.
At the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
120. Shell.
Here's Gibbs.
Jameer Gibbs the ball carrier. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the Patriots' 5-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg.